Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for December 7th through the 13th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aquarius. All right, so the overall energy for the reading, the Eight of Pentacles. You're working on something, on a situation here. We'll see. When it comes in with the pentacles like that, it kind of comes in as maybe it's work, or maybe it's something related to your material world rather than something else. In the recent past, you get the Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune. Now this was about love, where you put in effort, you put in emotions, you put in a lot of stuff into the situation, possibly a long-term commitment here or a marriage. Something changed where you're like, I'm not going to give as much anymore. Yeah, we'll see when we clarify. In the current situation, you get the Death card, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Something is fading away from you where you're starting to see a situation with different eyes, in terms of maybe in the past you were more attracted to this person, or maybe you looked at them and you were like, oh my god, this is the most beautiful person in the world, right? Not so much anymore. Something is kind of, and I kind of see it slipping away from you, in terms of you can't help but feel something other than you did in the past. You don't want to be feeling that, but it is what it is, kind of thing, you know? Where the attraction is kind of dimming down here. So, in the immediate future, you get the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. There's definitely a separation, a walking away from a situation. It comes in as that kind of thing where you're telling yourself, this is it, this time I'm done, I'm completely over it, where at times you don't even believe yourself when you're saying that, right? So there's a little bit of deception in this departure. Now it could go that way, where you're saying that but you're not truly believing it, or it could go in the way of you're still in the situation, but you're actually gone, kind of thing. That's still deceptive. When your emotions are not there, you're not putting in the effort, but physically you're still kind of there. So, let's see what's going on here. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Eight of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, the Justice, and the Hermit. There is a change. There is a change in your environment, and I feel like this is physical. It's immaterial. It affects you. Something's happening, something's changing, and you're kind of still keeping grounded, keeping balance through all of this. Either change of job, change of house, change of something in regards to the material. But again, I see you keeping grounded through it. So whatever it is, it's not really throwing you off. It may seem like it is at times, but then at the end of the day, you're like, no, everything's cool, you know? Let me see here in the recent past what happened. Let me see that Hierophant. The Hangman, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands. I feel like after a very long time of stagnation, somebody finally took action in this marriage or commitment or whatever it is you were dealing with. It could have been you that finally decided to, okay, it's time to move. I've been sitting on this for quite some time without putting in anything into this. So it's time for me to do something. And I feel like it came with communication. So could have been you, could have been somebody, the other person, I don't know. Somebody related to you here. Let's see the Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's been a shakeup. There's been something that kind of made you move, made you say, you know what? I have emotions here, so why am I not showing it? Why am I not doing this to make it work. Either something scared you and you were like, okay, I need to show up for this situation, because there's definitely been a change where, ta-da, love was there all of a sudden, even though it was there all along. But there's that sense of somebody taking things for granted, and then at some point it was like, no, I gotta put in the work, I gotta show that I care here. So again, not sure if that was you or them or who it was. You would know. Let me clarify the Death card in the current situation. The Judgment, the Star, the Fool. There you are with the Star in the middle of it all. Yeah, you're definitely deciding. There's a cycle coming to an end for you, and you have made up your mind about what it is that you want, and you're gonna go follow it. But for that, something else needs to be let go of, and that's the process you're finding yourself in right now. Releasing something so that you can go follow your dream. If that relates to a person or a situation, you would know best. Let me clarify the Queen of Wands in the current situation. There is a sign of reconciliation here. So or not necessarily reconciliation, but spending a lot of time with the person you love, the person you want to be with here. There's been a lot of healing at stake. There's been a lot of things going on for you, moving in a good direction, right? And unfortunately, with this sense of wanting to be with this person comes also the fear underneath it all. The fear of losing it, the fear of not happening, because you want for this to happen, but you got that fear attached to you. So that's what you're trying to heal at this point. Like, despite that fear, am I going to do this or not? I kind of see you going in that direction of doing it. Then again, it's up to you how you're going to deal with this fear of abandonment, this fear of rejection. It's showing up, and it's showing up in your immediate future too. Let me clarify the Seven of Wands in the current situation. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Tower. It feels almost like every time you do things by the book in this situation, right? I should not call them past 9:30 because it's late. You know, things like that, like proper things or whatever the case to bring this together. It's like somebody, like society or people in general, wrote a book of rules of how things should be done to fix a situation or something like that. You know, whenever you try to do that, whenever you get into that pattern, things kind of blow up in your face. It's like, it's not working. But they said that I should do this and I'm doing it and it's not working. No, it wouldn't, because everybody's situation is different, and usually when we follow our own emotions and intuition, that's when things start working, because we listen and we work with the energy we have, you know, not with the instructions of somebody else's life or whatever, you know. Let's see what's going on here, because a lot of things are showing up for you. Let me see the Six of Swords in the immediate future, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, Knight of Swords. You're getting very fast into your mind chatter about things, and that actually is going to push you away from situations usually. The way the mind works is it's trying to keep us safe, right? That means don't do this, don't do that, you'll get hurt if you do this. The mind kind of goes there in that direction, and if you let it take you there, you'll avoid a lot of things. Because I do see you here walking away from a potential stable commitment, because you're kind of falling in that trap of the mind, right? Where you feel stuck, you don't know what to do, you're like and you end up not doing anything. But not doing anything is doing something, you know. Let me clarify the Five of Swords in the immediate future, Page of Pentacles, the Magician, the Four of Wands. You're manifesting this connection that you're dealing with to work out, to be in that place of commitment, of marriage, possibly, of happiness long term, right? You're learning how to manifest that. While you're learning, you may fall into the traps of, again, the mind, what you hear from other people, the way you're perceiving things may be a little bit deceptive, a little bit. Instead of taking things as they are, you may put your imprint on it and be like, well, that's not gonna work out, you're stupid, why are you doing this, or that, kind of questioning a lot of things. When we do that, we're kind of standing in our own way. And I do see a beautiful energy here that you're trying to manifest, and you're learning how to manifest this. Don't let the mind trick you. Again, take things as they are, not as you want them to be or as other people want them to be, as they are. Let me see the Five of Pentacles in the immediate future. Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, through all of this energy, you are working with this fear of abandonment, so it's like every time you start off doing something in a direction that you desire to take, there's a thought that comes in and tells you, you can't do this. It's not going to work out. They're going to leave. All sorts of crap like that. That surrounds this abandonment issue that you have. Now, I see you working with that through all of this, and I see it still appearing from time to time. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while for you to handle that, for you to work around that fear. And a little bit of confusion, a little bit of back and forth, a little bit of how do I do it? I don't know how. But again, at the end of the day and at the end of the tunnel here that you're going through, you're going to find this brand new beginning for you. It's a matter of keeping steady, and I do see you in that energy, because we all go through dealing with our own crap, our own abandonment issues and whatever other issues we have at play. And it's always going to be like this, so don't expect like the path to be, okay, I'm dealing with this issue, so I'm going to go in straight towards it. No, you're going to have ups and downs around it. But again, I do see you coming out in a good place at the end of it all. Let's see what the universe has for you. Page of Swords, Ten of Wands, the Tower. Alright, so the more you're gonna... again, there's that energy that you're kind of questioning things or going against things or not wanting to listen or not wanting to learn from things. Try not to fall into this whole energy of, what do you know? How come you know better than me? And stuff like that. Because that, again, that's gonna bring you down. It's gonna kind of blow things up in your face again, over and over again. The more you do that, try to just take things as they come, not question them, and accept them as they come. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.